I don't know how much further I have to go, but this is kicking my booty. Here are the tips I'm gonna give you so you won't have a failed type of hiking experience like I had. And so they're in no particular order. They're just issues that I came across when I went hiking. And I think I've gone hiking maybe 4 or 5 times, but only twice did I go solo. And the reason why is because I had such a bad experience before that it took me long to even start trying to hike again. So here they are in no particular order. 1, do some kind of exercise or stretching before you ever go on a hike. Because for one thing, if your muscles are not ready for a hike that causes you to go up or down or, through really rough terrain, you'll feel it the next day. Make sure you always have enough electrolytes in your body before and during and after the hike. I always try to keep some kind of electrolytes in my water. So make sure that it has the proper nutrients in the water so it can handle you sweating. You need salt, you need sugar, you need water to keep from being dehydrated. So just make sure you have enough water, the right type of water to drink on the hike. I spoke about having electrolytes in your water, but it's also a good thing to maybe have some type of filter. So in case you run out of water, and I would run out of water every time, the water that I did drink was helping me to get through it, but it wasn't enough to help me going back. But if you have some kind of water filter or maybe a water bag, you could keep that in your backpack and just have the tube so you can just drink it, so you can sip on the water throughout the time. All right, I'm headed down into the canyon, hoping that this will be an easy one. Use walking sticks, especially if it's going to be a steep climb, or even if it's going to be, you're going to go downhill. It's just another method of support. So if you use walking sticks, that's giving you 4 types of support: your legs and then the sticks to help you. And not only that, if it is like you got to walk through water, you can use the sticks to see just how deep it is first before you get in there. If you're going up the hill, you can use that for more support to help you, get your body up that hill, because I struggled terribly on my hike through the canyons. Just going down to the canyon floor, I struggled because it was kind of a lot of gravel, so I could easily slip. And then coming back up, my goodness, it was horrible. Made it to the end. Now, gotta walk through this muddy water. Make sure that you have the right type of shoes that will help you with the hike. It doesn't matter whether it's boots or shoes. It just has to be good enough to have flexibility or support for your ankles, and help if it's a slippery, climb or a slippery slope or something like that, that it has enough grip to help you so you don't slip. So I didn't wear the proper shoes when I went to the canyon. I had on tennis shoes. They did have some grip to them, but the thing is didn't have any support for my ankles, and I need that. Getting up in age, and I twist my ankle really easily, so supportive shoes to help you with the hike is going to be the best option. Okay, so I got down this far, and that's going to be a climb going back up. But I'll just do it slowly, very slowly. I'm going to 1 through 5, and all I really want to see is 4 and 5. I don't know if I can handle too much uphill climbing. So, Yeah, let's get the moving. I'm thankful I'm not the only one down here. I'm already winded, and I've not really gone anywhere yet. That's ridiculous. But the more I do this, the better I'll get at it, right? Right. Make sure you have proper sun protection, because my shoulders, because my skin is lighter on my shoulders. Lately, I've been breaking out with like heat blisters and heat rashes and things like that. So sun protection will help prevent that. And I've tried it already. And now that I'm wearing sun protection, I recognize that I should have had that on all along. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. I've never been down on the floor of a canyon before. Wow, just beautiful. It's okay to rest when you are hiking. For some reason, I didn't stop and just get my bearings and take a few deep breaths and all of those type of things because I just really wanted to hurry up and get out of there. But resting your body is a good thing. I was having such a hard time climbing back up. I could hear my heart beating, and it wasn't a good feeling to have that experience because my heart was beating really fast and I can hear it in my head. It's like my blood pressure was high or something. I can't explain it, but it's okay to stop and rest and get your bearings, drink some water, take some deep breaths before you continue on. I would rather do that now than to go as hard as I can and then pass out and I'm out there by myself. So allow your body to rest and recoup before heading further up if the trail is very steep. Go in here together. If I don't come out, y'all know where I went. Nowhere. I don't know if my big butt is big enough to go in here. But I did it. I did it. Definitely some graffiti in here. I came, I went, and I saw. Oh, I'm glad I walked around long enough to find this. At least it's semi-cool in here. Yeah. Well, I guess I can walk back now. I done got my fill, and I feel so satisfied. And one thing that I didn't do before, it is to have a map. Like download a map of the trail and know how hard or easy it is. Because I never look at that before I do it. You know, it's just like I'm gonna just go on a trail because I want to see it. And I've never been prepared as to what the hike was going to be about in the first place. So print that out in case you don't have a signal where you're going, and maybe even having a compass would help you too, because there were times where I was like, how do I get out of here? And if it was really difficult, if it had been real difficult and there wasn't no real markers out there, I'd have probably been lost and not even having any idea what direction I was supposed to go. Getting a compass, knowing how to use it, and bringing it along with you in case your phone doesn't have any cell service or you can't use your phone for whatever reason. Didn't see any numbers, but this was supposed to be 4 and 5. And that's the one that I just came out of, where you can walk into. Now I'm heading back. Another thing that I think is important is to look up the reviews about the hike. Sometimes people will give you some information that you may not even have been able to get just looking at the map or the terrain. People can tell you some things that is important to know if you just look at the reviews. I am officially going to consider myself a hiker. It don't matter if I don't take the whole trail, because damn if it ain't hot out here. It's very hot. And I always seem to do things at the late part of the day instead of coming out early in the morning. So it's usually very hot out by the time I get out. But I'm just testing myself and pushing myself to the limit so I could get better at doing things alone and getting over certain fears. Because the reality is, fear will stop you from achieving whatever goal you have for yourself. I know that. I know that well. So, yeah. So if you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and comment. Have you been here? Did you know this was here? And are you somebody that wants to actually do this, but won't test yourself? I'm right there with you. This is the only way to do it. And I'm getting up there in age. So, yeah, I'm going to do it as long as I have my health and am able to do it. So, try it, y'all. Okay. I made it back. To the beginning. Now, this is where the journey begins. The climb up. And you know what? I'm going to put my phone down and focus on this walk. I see y'all at the top. I don't know how much further I have to go, but this is kicking my booty. My booty. I'm almost done, I think. You hear me breathing? That's the sound of a 54-year-old woman who is not fully in shape yet. I ain't talking about the weight. I'm talking about being in shape for this. Can you say hot diggity god darn dog? Oh. You already had my first meal of the day. Well, actually, no. I had fruit earlier on the drive up here. Now a salad with chicken in it and some other stuff. Yeah, I need to get this in my system because my system is breaking down. Oh, and then I'll be on the road. Oh, hold up. I gotta take this shirt off. Cause this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Ugh. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Whew. Talk about challenge. That was a heck of a challenge right there. Yeah. I thought I was going to have to call the park ranger to come and get my behind from up that trail. Okay, y'all. I'm going to eat this and head back on the road. I'll check in and show y'all when I'm home. And by the way, it's 89 degrees out. But I swear on that trail, it was hotter than that. But I couldn't tell because I have no signal. I'll see y'all in a minute. Oh man, I almost left without seeing the view. What in the world? And I was right down there where you see them people. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. And here's a bonus tip. You don't have to do the entire trail the first time. It's okay to go part way. You don't have to necessarily finish the whole trail the first time. If you're just trying to get started, maybe just go halfway and turn around. And then the next time you can feel a little bit more confident to go even further. So test yourself, step out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to just try it. The thing is the more you do it, the better you will gain confidence from doing it. And I've gone deeper this time than I have before. So the next time I might go further. The next time I might take the whole entire trail. But allow yourself to know where you're going, how far it's going to be, and do you have to come back the same way, or does the hike take you all around to the starting point? So just know and understand what the trail has to offer and be prepared to be able to do it, and take your time. It's okay, and let people know where you are, and so they know that if you went on this trail, that's where you should be going, and that's where they should be looking if it becomes a problem. So those are my tips based off of my experience, and I know there's plenty more that people need to know about, but that wasn't my experience yet. I am looking at other people's videos to see some of the things that I want to consider when I go on a hike again. But these things are the things that I had problems with and that I experienced. And so I just wanted to pass that along to you. I am a new hiking It's not that I need to have hiked for years to be able to say this. I've hiked just starting. I just started hiking, and so these things were the things that caused me problems, and I want to pass that along for somebody else in hopes that they will be way more prepared than I was. All right? If you have any comments or you have any other tips, leave them down below, and let everybody know that might be looking at the comments what might be another thing that they might want to consider before they go hiking for the first time. Till the next time, everyone, good mental health, good spiritual health, and as always, good physical health. Y'all take great care.